Alrighty, the level 60 quest for Weaver to end the Heaven's Word storyline for Weavers is never leave without a goodbye. Did I type A? Hold on. Yeah. Given to us by Averil. Let's just make sure we have the rank 3 Weaver stuff. We do. I thought I did, but let's just make sure. Yeah, she's at the fountain, or a fountain, in Ishgard, to the east of the last Vigil teleport. Here we go. Freskin and I will be bound for the front line soon, and I'm ready for it. Well, mostly. I have one last request for you, at least for the time being. Could you create me a garment to wear into battle? Mother doesn't know I'm leaving, and I'm not telling her. It's imperative that the clothing be sufficiently fashionable, lest she grow suspicious of my true plans. Could you speak with the townsfolk again? I would like to blend in with them, so as to make her think I'm off on some social outing. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but you've seen how Mother gets. I don't want her to worry. No matter what I say, she won't understand. I just can't be what she wants me to be. No, the less she knows of my plans, the better. I'm gonna teleport. I'm gonna pop back over to this Ethernet. And then we're gonna go over to Last Vigil. And there might be somebody up here, but I don't know. No. That's a big red circle that encompasses. Okay, so here's a well-dressed townsperson. What's this called? A gazebo. There's a little heater element in the middle of the gazebo. And what will you tell me, madam of fashion? My outfit? I'm flattered that you'd ask. This is my finest bliard, and I've paired it with my cavalier's hat. It does seem to be what everyone is wearing these days. So if you'll recall, I had to make a cavalier's hat for Fuck, I already forgot her name. So bad. Elva? No. What was her name? Damn. That's one. Okay, here's the other one. Another well-dressed townsperson. This one male. Yes? No, female Elzen, sorry. What to wear with a cavalier's hat? Why, a doublet, of course, but it must match your cap, and you'll look as strange as a goblin with a gobu's head. Oh, it must match your cap, or you'll look as strange as a goblin with a gobu's head. Averil. Yeah, but we made her a cavalier's hat. So we have either a doublet or a bliaud, or maybe a mixture of both. I don't know. I don't know how this game works. How the minds of the young lasses work. For I am no longer probably considered young, and definitely not considered a lass. I think, by most people, I don't know. So the townsfolk are wearing bliauds and doublets. I'm quite fond of both styles. The doublet will do more for me. It reminds me of an old one we've got at home. I always thought it was quite pretty. Perhaps Mother wore it back before she became so dull. If I could use it, I would, but it's not meant for battle. Actually, could you speak with your guildmaster about that? As with my hat, the doublet will need to serve as armor, too. Oh my gosh. So much forced travel. Can we just, call him? Get him on the... What's it called? Link shell? Link pearl? I threw it on the ground. I don't want your hot dog charity, man. Never leave without a goodbye. Summer breeze. Here's a Redolent Rose. Good heavens, off to war now, is she? I suppose that is Ishgard's way. It is a pity she means to further deceive her own mother, but I understand her request. She may not return from her battle, and if you must go, go with style. Why, you could say that the fabric of Ishgardian life is woven from loss. That is why their art has such beauty. Their lives are as glorious candles, burning twice as bright, but half as hot, half as long. Ha! I dare say that gem will inspire me for some time, Mercy. Ah, but you were asking about fabrics. We discussed how magic wielders' needs are best served by fibers that absorb ether, yes? Then you have considered where the battle will be fought. Then have you considered where the battle will be fought? Corthus is frigid, and frostbite can kill just as easily as dragonfire. Only the warmest of fabrics will do. Chimerical felt. A chivalric doublet of healing made of this ought to suit Averil's needs. Okay. Chimerical doublet. Chimerical felt? No, just chimerical doublet. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, thank you. I have 3 chimerical felt left. They're NQ from desynthesizing probably, but I got them. I'm gonna make an Aurum Regis nugget, no problem. Sweet. I got a hollowed Rami cloth. Did I put the... It's NQ, it's fine though. I can at least put an HQ crawler silk in there, so that'll be nice. I do have to make a grade 1 mind dissolvent. And I do still have... in the leatherworker quest, I had to get some Dawnborn ether sand, which had to figure out how that works, and it's the second time ever I've used ethereal reduction. As for the dissolvent, I need blue cloud coral, which I'm going to have to fish for, unless it's cheap, and deep eye tears. So let's see what the market has to say about that. It doesn't say that I'm going to be taking... Wait. Oh, okay, I am going to be turning this into... Okay. So, I mean, we'll just go to the market here. Deep Eye Tears, Blue Coral? Blue Cloud Coral. Oh. I need 4 of them. Yeah, that's fine. I'll buy 5. I don't mind. They're 500 each. That's fine. I just don't want to farm if I don't have to. It's not hard. I believe you get them from North Thanolin? I need 2 blue cloud coral. Do I want to pay a total of 3,000 for them? Yeah, why not? Cool. Alright, let's just do it. Aurum Regis Nugget is goldsmithing. Waste Not 2. Innovation. Basic Touch. Standard Touch. Basic Touch. I had to make 2 of these for the Leatherworker quest too, so if it seems like I'm very familiar with it, it's because I am. And then we need to do that, and we can just 2-put for progress. 140 times 2 is greater than 250, so there's our nugget. Pop back up over to Weaver. Stop it. So we'll have a few HQs to add to this, so it'll be slightly easier, but I was not really worried in the first place. Go with the Alchemist, level 54, craft. Waste Not 2, Innovation. This makes 3 grade 1 mind dissolvents. We're using 2, and sad to say the last one's going to be basically wasted. I need 600. Yeah, so we'll just do it. We'll do this to save time, progress, etc. And then the Veneration 1 putt. There's a fly in this room, and it is obnoxious, as all flies are. So chivalric doublet of healing, which looks kind of cool. It's a tunic. It goes down to just below the no-no region. Red in the middle, white everywhere else. like white kind of chimerical felt. You know, chimera, not skin. That's not what I want. Chimera fur. Yeah. All right. So 3 chimerical felt NQ because it's just what I have. I can make more, but I don't want to. Actually, could I make more? No, I got rid of the fleece, so I could go get fleece, no problem. Chimera means the annoying one. There's one kind of strip where you can do 1, 2, 3, like the 6 to 7 chimera. The drop rate isn't great, and then you have to wait for them to respawn quite a bit. But you get the most of these by having your retainers go on ventures, specifically for these hunting ventures. But your retainers have to have a certain item level to even be able to do it. And then a higher item level means they can get, instead of 5 per hour, they can get 15 per hour, or maybe more than that. But I could make them, not a big deal, but yeah. Anyway, 3 chimerical felt NQ, 1 Aurum Regis Nugget HQ, hallowed Remy Cloth NQ, crawler silk HQ, 2 grade 1 mind dissolvents HQ, and 2 Dawnborn ether sand, which you get from alchemical reduction, ethereal reduction. I'm gonna get this fly after this freaking quest. It's annoying as hell. It just showed up. We do start with a muscle memory. We need 660 total progress. If I do another muscle memory, I will cap, but 270, I should not cap with this. So we're gonna do a basic synth just to get most of the way there. And then we just do an innovation, basic touch, standard touch, basic touch. I need 900, a little bit less than 900, but like 830, I think. So standard touch, and then we should just. I need 600-ish. No, 511 won't get us there. And oh god, think I didn't click that. I have to Master's Mend here. Get our durability back by 30. I do need 536. So Biregod's Blessing would not get us there. I don't have to HQ this though. It's not part of the quest, but I like to. So I'm gonna. And you get more experience points. Double. And then some. So back to Averil. She has the cute top now, thanks to yours truly. This was cheaper somewhere else. That's why I took the airship last time. Or a different time, whatever. I'm dreaming tune. Yes, I could do it for free, but sometimes that's the principle of the matter. And she should be right, yeah, she's right on the corner. Ow. Neck of pain. Here she is. Let's talk to her and continue. My heart is all aflutter. My heart is all aflutter. I can't wait to see what you bring me. Or is it that I'm anxious about the battles ahead? Well, is it done? Hand over the HQ Chimerical Doublet of Healing. Which, by the way, is level 60. Item level 160. Yeah, made for healers. It does not have... Wait, hold on. Conjure on White Mage. Scholar... Oh, it has all of them. Never mind. You're welcome for the HQ. You're even more protected and more healy. It gives you more mind, more vitality. Looks good. Looks good. It has this belt for like potions for some reason. She has white thigh-high boots that go all the way up to the doublet. Yeah, good looking gear. It's stunning. Why, I'll be the belle of the battlefield. Thank you so much. Now there's nothing holding me back. And in comes her mother, probably. I do wish, Mother... No, it is best she doesn't know. Freskin and I will go via the Ark of the Worthy. Please, see us off there. It's bad luck to leave without a soul to say goodbye to. I give her a nod. Cutscene, so the camera pans up as the cutscene goes black. I'm actually just going to take this teleport. Save a little time. I could just run back to the Astrologium Ethernet, but 50 gil is nothing. And we're going to... The Ark of the Worthy is the gate that leads into Corthus Central. So she's not exactly going into dangerous territory. It's Corthus Western and beyond that's dangerous, and like the Sea of Clouds and all that stuff. But cutscene at the destination. She's got her cavalier... She full gear, like good looking stuff. Her cavaliers, her white cavalier's hat, her white and red gear. Thank you for coming, Mercy. When I return, I will be sure to tell you about all of our adventures. And obviously, Fenric is here. Is that his name? I can't remember right now. But if I don't make it back, tell Mother that I was chasing my dreams, that I was happy. Farewell, my friend. I gave her a nod and a smile. Averil, where are you going dressed like that? Says Glenda, joining the cutscene. Freskin is his name. She is, that is to say, we are going to the front. And I take a half step back. To the fete. Right, darling. That's why I'm wearing my finest for the, fete. Frank E with a little, like, up arrow above it kind of looking thing. Tom E. Fit? Fate? Like fate? Like they're doing fates together? No, it's supposed to be like a dance. I give Glenda a nod. Is that so? Well, cancel your plans. The cathedral has need of more monastic robes, and right this very instant. Can it wait, Mother? I've been dreaming of this party for so long. Her head's down, looking at the ground. And your party is more important than the gods' work. Your last robes were so well received, I think you'll need to make 100 sets. You can do it, yes? You want the truth, Mother? I'm a Chirugeon. I'm leaving for the front lines tonight, with my sweetheart. Please, don't try to stop me. I couldn't bear sitting at home praying for my Freskin's safety when I could see to it myself. Glenda closes her eyes and head down. It's bad luck, you know, to leave without letting me say goodbye. Averil is shocked a little bit. Your raiments gave you away, dear. I know a Chirugeon's doublet when I see it. I wore one myself. I just hoped you never would. I went to war too. Your father was so gallant, and I was so in love with him. How could I not go? But I never told him I was with child. He died not knowing, because I was slow when I needed to be fast. He died. He died because of me. And that guilt destroyed the woman I was. I gave up conjury to raise you. I tried to forget my mistakes through Halone. I never wanted you to know war. If keeping you from harm meant keeping you home, so be it. And then I saw you, studying conjury with him. I panicked. Everything I could do to stop you I tried, and my actions only drove you further towards the battlefield. But the doublet suits you. Back when I was young and sincere and passionate, I'm sure it suited me too. I do remember that desire to do good, to protect the ones I love. Go, Averil. Go with my blessing. But keep him safe, and promise me you'll come back. Averil smiles and nods. I promise, Mother, on everything I hold dear. Thank you, and thank you, Mercy. I give her a smile. And they turn and walk to the gate, which opens for them, while Glenda and I watch. And the scene fades to black as they pass through the gate. That's it. Wow. Okay. 662,500 experience points, 1556 gil, and all 3 of these materia options that I am past. And that's the end of the Weaver storyline for Heavensward. Level 66. Prudent Touch. Is that the one? Yeah. You can do this 100% efficiency for quality at half durability, but it costs 25 CP instead of the standard 18. Not a lot of use for it. I'm sure it will, and you can't use it when Waste Not or Waste Not 2 is active. But, yeah. With the gate in the background, the serpent, hatchling, and I say goodbye. hope you enjoyed the Weaver storyline in Ishgard, and we will see you soon for the next 60 through 70 storyline. Bye for now.